In the news.
Previously on Ace Attorney.
I didn't want Mr. Wright to fall into its grip.
Well, he wound up falling into something much deeper and colder, so good job, I guess. I probably shouldn't say that out loud, though. Thank God for inner monologue.
It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. And love and tradition of the grand
Christian
design,
values.
some people say is even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic.
Hey everybody, what's going on and welcome to the NyanCave. My name is Tom, this guy is Clay, that guy is NyanDroid, our advanced AI system. And today,
Sued, probably, yeah.
we are playing our Sued Simulator, also known as Ace Attorney. What? It's not even Phoenix Wright's Ace Attorney anymore. This is Miles Edgeworth, Ace Defense Attorney at Law, Trials and Tribulations.
I think that was Full House or Family Values or something.
That was Family Matters?
Family Matters,
Family
that's
Matters.
what it is.
That's the one.
It's not a
That's
mason
the
jar
one.
Clay. Yeah, no, actually, we're mason jarless today. We
We are mason jarless today.
Yeah.
I didn't have time. This is the world that we're living in. Oh my! Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. There's our mason jar.
He's got his life together more than we do.
Definitely. But today, last stream, we
interrogated a bikini.
Exactly, and then we ended up in the trial.
Yes.
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 And
With a
now,
bikini.
We're gonna continue the bikini. We're gonna unravel the bikini, if you will.
Do you? Yeah. Apparently, it's not a NyanCave stream without at least one mason jar.
There we go. We
We
got
should
the one.
one of those signs in the top left: days without mason jar, or
Oh
days,
yeah.
days
oh,
with mason jars.
Yeah. Oh no! And then today we have to take it down to zero. Just,
Well, no, Yanni saved us.
Oh, thank
yeah.
God.
So we're still going. We're not mason jarless, but yeah, we're gonna get right into this.
Without further ado,
Dokapon happening at 3:30 p.m. as well.
Oh my God.
Which
Yeah.
is in 3 hours from now.
Yep.
PST, PDT.
Yep.
Free
I guess we should say that if you like Ace Attorney streams, we do them Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays at 12:30
It's true.
p.m.
I know.
PST.
No lies here, except for True Lies.
Yeah, good movie.
Yeah.
I
Can
never
you
saw
explain
it.
True Lies to me?
Never saw it.
Oh. What about? Okay, forget it. Let's go. Da-da-da-da-dum. Oh, yes, we just we're starting right into the
Right. This is,
testimony.
right. But this is the first line of the testimony right here. So we're gonna see what we have to, dissect and unveil.
No 7 Deadly Sins. Are they on hiatus in between the things?
Oh.
I wonder. All right.
When I looked across the scene, the sword is
sorry.
already in place. Thinking about it now, I didn't actually see her stab Mr. Khalees.
Oh my God, Bikini. I wasn't sure if there's a double or if Bikini's lying, but I don't know. Bikini might be lying now.
I know, but also like the picture weirds me out, man, because it's in the statue's hand.
I know. Well, yeah.
It doesn't even make sense. Does it come out and then they like what? You stab somebody and like, oh, let me just put this up. Like it's awkward. Anyways,
Maybe they wanted to make it seem like the statue stabbed her.
Maybe the statue's a real person that came to life and stabbed Mystic Elise.
Oh man.
That sucks. That's
That'd
one of
be-
my greatest fears, honestly. Every time I see a statue, ever since I was a little kid, right? Because you walk around the seawall or you're in New York and you see a really cool looking statue.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden that motherfucker moves and he asks for change.
Oh, sorry,
know.
jeez, hey you,
know.
tricksy guy.
It's not my fault he left all that change out in front of him. Of course I'm gonna steal it. I was like 5 years old.
Oh my God, look at all this change. I was
There's a $5 bill in there.
Nice.
Yeah,
I watched the TV show Gargoyles when I grew up.
Oh, me too, yeah.
And that was like, it was a favorite of mine. I even had the toys. Instilled a fear of statues in me, though.
It's kind of weird to think that real life woman was dating that gargoyle guy, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, but
that
then
was
also the
thing.
Ninja Turtles all dated that chick, too.
They
and
did
then-
not
Hey,
date
April was into it.
Yeah, April was into it. That's fine. It's
April-
illegal in 40 states, but
April.
why not 52? I don't know.
They're
Why you like
mutants.
that to April? She's not like that.
She don't like that.
I've seen the bad dub of that. Oh, she is into it.
Oh, we'll have to look at that meme stream then.
Oh, dude.
Oh, let's do it.
All right. I've never seen so much blood before. That's when I fainted. You can't blame me, can you? And when I woke, Mr. Gummy. And then I woke, Mr. Gummy was stabbing Mr. Denise through the back.
It doesn't make sense.
This all confirms Miss Von Karma's theory.
Von Karma strive for nothing but perfection.
That's interesting that she like disassociated herself. Like she's like, I am not a Von Karma. I am a.
No, she is the-
I'm
she's
the Von Karma.
Yeah.
But then she's
Legends
saying-
are things in the
then she's saying,
past.
yeah.
I am
the Von Karma. But then she's talking about the past. Von Karmas.
Yeah.
Hey, Burb. Hey. Splatfest is today. Nice. Got that, Splatoon.
Got the
Being a distraction. Well, you succeeded. Thanks, Burb.
Putting together such facts is nothing for me. You should know that, Miles Edgeworth.
She's like, the Legos are her facts. Facts are her Legos. She's building the Eiffel Tower. Perfection is an impossibility, Franziska von Karma. And I'm here to teach you just that.
Oh, I love being edgy.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going on right now. Franziska's building like the Eiffel Tower with her Legos. And,
Oh, yeah?
And Edgeworth right now is like making a tower out of mud. But little does Franziska know that Edgeworth is just going to throw a whole bunch of mud her way.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to get real muddy.
Oh, it's gonna get. He's gonna fight
Slippery.
dirty.
Muddy. Fighting dirty.
That's the real Splatfest.
Yeah. That's the Splatfest. There you go.
Well, look across the scene. The sword was already in place.
Hold it indeed. At that time, was the victim bleeding?
Well, I was very shocked to be seeing all of this, of course, so I'm not entirely sure. But I don't think I saw any blood, not then.
I'm sure that you didn't. The weapon was acting as a plug in the wound.
In any case, let's be clear with one very important point. Did you actually see the instant in which the victim was stabbed? Hey, strong bones.
Oh, man.
Think carefully. This is very important.
Oh, but it's Iris we're talking about here. I'm thinking for all I'm worth. No, when I looked over, the sword was already in Mr. Khaleesi's body.
It might not be conclusive, but this testimony supports her theory.
The victim was stabbed in her room and then dropped into the courtyard. I think this proves it rather well, Miles Edgeworth.
Say my name.
Never seen so much blood before.
Wait, but you just said. So you're saying that you saw the victim's blood?
That's right. Some of it had splattered onto the iris, too.
When the defendant was arrested, she was meditating in her room, and her blood-flecked clothing was neatly folded in the corner.
Wow, this is an elaborate framing if that's the case. What? Her clothes were blood-flecked as well.
That seems quite conclusive to me.
What should I do? Press the point further?
Why would you just leave it there if you kill someone, man? You
Yeah.
Press further.
Yeah.
Going back to your previous statement, you said that you saw a little bleeding when the victim was stabbed.
Yeah.
But now, you say you saw the victim bleeding.
Well, I say that what I saw, what is what I saw.
If she takes off her mask and is actually Old Bag, I'd love that.
Oh my god. Nah, you can't put old bag in that little
You can't fit that much old bag inside of such a small container. What did you say you saw? Maybe I didn't see the poor woman get stabbed, but I saw the girl pull the sword out of her, plain as day.
and then put it back in?
I know. And then out and then back in again.
Thanks,
and then out
Thomas.
and back in and out and back in and out and back in.
out.
And then it just blood was everywhere.
Repeated penetration is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. 47 times in the back?
Yeah.
Pulling the sword out.
Well, it wasn't exactly pulling. It was more like it came out.
It would be 42, considering it's a 7-pointed sword. 47 isn't a multiple of 7. Go on, though.
Well, I was actually going to take 47 and times it by 7.
I don't think
I
you
was gonna-
stabbed with each point every time, though.
Well, but that was the thing.
Well, if you're effective, you do.
Yeah, I know, right? Witness, you will add that statement to your testimony. Oh, was that important?
More important than you can imagine.
Stop, angry red Brit. We'll stop.
What?
I saw the instant in which the blade plunged into what the. Remember the thing that I said I didn't see? So I definitely saw it happen. And it was just like this, exactly different than what I said before, but the same as what I'm saying now. I saw the instant in which the blade plunged into the hilt, was smoothly drawn out.
Do you know what that would do to your insides? it'd be like scrambled eggs with way too much ketchup.
Hold it!
Smoothly, you say? Are you saying you saw the sword smoothly slide out?
That's right. The whole thing happened right next to the gold statue of Mr. Kami. Mr. Gillis was on the ground and Iris was stooped over her. The sword was buried up to the hilt. When Iris stood up, the sword in her hand just slid out of Mr. Gillis's body. It slid out from the gaping wound. No! It goes without saying that if the sword was removed, there would be bleeding.
Nothing out of place here.
Is that really the case? I can't help but feel something about this testimony is very out of place. That something which couldn't possibly have happened appears to have happened. Something impossible. Something not in the right place. Was the bleeding caused by the killer removing the sword?
No mistaking it. I remember all very clear.
Don't you think that's a bit odd?
What do you mean, Miles Edgeworth?
Why would the killer pull out the sword?
What?
If all she wanted to do was place the sword in the hand of the gold statue, then there was no reason to remove it from the body. All that would have accomplished is causing the victim to bleed unnecessarily. Your thoughts, Miss Von Karma?
Ooh, that's...
Ball in her court.
Indeed, it is strange now that you mention it.
I'm going to need to find an answer to this mystery too.
Anyways, the witness saw something terrible. So, what did you do after that, witness?
Well, that's when I fainted. You can't blame me, can you? Liz, good point.
Now, on to what the killer did next. That is like the most terrible defensive reflex. Oh my god, a violent human being killer. Oh,
yeah, I know what you mean.
You're super dead then.
Yeah. Well, it's actually like it's weird what happens though when you're in those like instant stress situations. In New York, walking down the street through it's kind of a little bit of a sketchier part of town in Brooklyn, and there's this bang. It sounded like a gunshot, it was on 4th of July sort of thing, and I immediately was looked, made sure everyone was okay, and then walked towards the sound. I don't know why I did. In a sense of what's going on over there. But I'm well, that's definitely opening the closet and you get murdered. You know what I mean? In a horror movie sort of thing.
Oh, yeah.
For some reason, I don't know why I did it, but I was oh, what's happening over here by this gunshot? It was somebody threw a M80 or whatever, the bear scares.
Oh, yeah.
They threw right at where our feet were, kind of thing.
So, basically, you put yourself in danger to make yourself feel at ease of not being in danger?
Close to danger, farther away from harm.
Because you were I need to see if this is dangerous to know if I'm in danger. Versus being I think I may be in danger, let's go.
Yeah.
But you had to confirm it, because if there's no danger, then you'd just be well, I'm going to go about my life.
Yo, those firecrackers can be very dangerous.
They can be.
Yeah. Now, on to what the killer did next. You saw none of it, correct? Ooh, none of it. I love none of it.
Well, I was unconscious.
How long were you out for?
Oh, I don't know, 10, maybe 20 minutes. A young man with a very prickly-looking head woke me up. By stepping on me, actually.
Yes.
How rude.
I'm not sure I like the sound of that method of resuscitation.
Well, I wasn't asking for mouth-to-mouth or anything of the sort. But I would have welcomed a more gentle awakening right about then, let me tell you.
At least it wasn't a stab. I shall have words with the offender personally. What did you see upon awakening?
Oh, and when I woke, Mr. Kami was stabbing Mr. Gillis through the back.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
Hold it!
Well, I think they mean the statue is holding it.
Oh, yeah, I see. By Mystic Army, you're referring to the gold statue, correct?
Just stabbing someone with a shishito was a sacred treasure. It's terrible enough. But then to make Mr. Kami hold the blade?
Truly, a heinous, despicable crime.
It is easy to despise something. Anyone can do it. However, there's something that cannot be done so easily.
Whatever it is, I'm sure it's doubtly hard for you.
Oh my.
Anyways, what's the problem?
Exactly why would the killer set up this gruesome scene? Can anyone explain the reasoning behind that?
No, I don't think I can.
There isn't always a logical reason behind why someone acts.
That's true, so true. In early spring, for example, I often find myself.
There isn't always. That phrase might come in handy someday. There are too many unnatural elements in this case. Why was it necessary to use the Shichishito from the Ami statue as a weapon? Why was the weapon ultimately placed back in the hand of the statue? If I can expose the flaws in this testimony, perhaps then I will begin to find the truth.
I think they were playing too much like Zero Escape and thought that by bloodening the sword and then putting it back, it would activate a secret compartment or something.
Maybe. It would require sacrifice. Sacrifice.
I saw the instant in which the blade plunged.
All right, chat, let me know. Let me know. Who are you gonna... it's the NyanCave, and there's treasure, but you have to sacrifice one of us. Who
There we
dies?
go.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. I was like-
Because you were asking a question. It's like, this is something we don't usually do about the game.
Yeah.
So you got to sacrifice one of us, but you get a treasure.
What kind of treasure?
It's a
It's
treasury one.
happiness. It's 15,
No,
15
it can't
units
be
of,
happiness.
15
No,
units of
let's
happiness.
talk about something real, okay? We're not talking about fake stuff here. You get like
Your
I don't know,
waifu.
15 bucks.
Your waifu will become real.
yeah.
Ooh, Monroe segment is Tom. Arthur.
Gosh.
Clay. Yeah.
The android. The
Hey,
android.
thanks,
People are
Muffin
killing the
Cake.
android. Thanks. I sacrificed both of you, letting the android live. Oh God, people are killing us. You know.
Why do you guys hate Clay? I deserve it.
No. You did ask the question.
I would sacrifice Tom because Tom would go to heaven. I, on the other hand, would go to hell.
Yes, that's why I would also sacrifice myself because I wouldn't.
Tom would go to a better place.
Yeah.
Artificial intelligence don't believe in that.
Hey, restroom dude. Bye, Tom.
Bye, Tom.
Bye, Tom.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, restroom.
All right.
All of them.
All right, so what are we gonna do here? All right, so when I looked out across the scene, the sword was already in place. Okay, it's all fine. So what's the next thing? What do you want to see? Look at the photos.
I believe this says a single stab. From stab in back.
From stabbing back.
Because to take,
I know, single versus multiple.
because she took the
Sword out.
took the sword out,
Yeah.
and then she put the sword back in.
in.
But that just isn't how it went down, you know? It just isn't.
Oh, Pingu is the sweetest. All right. So then let's look at that photo of the crime scene or something. Oh, there it is.
So sad. I wonder who
Buried up
Elise
to the
really is.
hills.
'Cause
Like, there's so many contradictions to what happened
I
here.
know.
So which one? So let's go through and just like.
If I remember correctly as well, two things. One, we bent the shit out of the Shichishito.
Easily.
It was a different statue.
Was it a different statue?
What?
No, I have no clue. I made that up.
Okay,
Regardless,
'cause it
no
was
matter
the
what.
Mystic Ami statue for sure. And then also, I remember we were saying it's like really dull. I thought
Oh,
I
that
know.
makes it worse.
it was super worse.
Do you know that you're more inclined to hurt yourself with a dull knife than a sharp one?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Because dull knives don't cut well, so you put
Yeah.
undue pressure in ways that make you slip and get accidental stabby happening.
Yeah.
Kind of like if you scare someone while they're
let's take a
cutting
look
with
at the knife.
scissors, they
Yeah.
might
Oh,
accidentally
wait.
stab.
So, is there any circumstance that you can scare somebody while they're holding scissors?
Not really, unless they're trying to kill someone. But even then, I would not be sure.
So anytime that somebody's using scissors normally, you should just never scare them when they're holding scissors.
Never.
Never. Oh, you learned it here first, folks.
Never. Ever.
Oh, scare someone when they're holding scissors.
Looked across the scene. The sword was already in place.
Okay.
Thinking about it now, I didn't actually see her stab.
I didn't see her stab it, except for I did.
No, this one actually, there's the commas, and that's where grammar comes into place. I saw the instant the blade, which was in there, was pulled out.
Well, it says plunged into the hilt.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
blade, which
the
was plunged into the hilt.
Yeah, instant which the blade. Yeah, that's when I fainted. You can't blame me when I woke. This one stabbing him through the back. Okay. Smoothly drawn out.
I think this is the one we have to, because something's out of place.
Okay.
Let's look at the sword. What does the sword say?
Okay. It did say plunge into the hilt, but there's no blood on it up to the hilt.
Yeah, let's nail it. Let's do it. You're right.
Okay.
Sometimes we gotta look at
not
the,
so not that one.
Not the text.
Not the text. Different text.
No. Plunged into the hilt.
Yeah, but it says I saw the instant with the blade plunged
plunged into the hilt.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Oh, I missed that word.
And the blood is only
Yeah. Go for it. Let's see what happens.
Objection!
only like
I'll take it.
3 of 7.
Sister Bikini, you are a reliable witness. You know what I've noticed?
Yeah.
Edgeworth usually goes with like compliment sandwiches with a slap at the end.
Oh, yeah. No, he's like, you're a reliable witness. For getting me not guilty verdict. That's
At
the
least
one.
I'd like to think so. But there are too many contradictions here.
Oh, what do you mean? You make it sound as though I'm a liar.
Because you are.
What? But you're a handsome young man, so I'll forgive you.
Hey, don't let good-looking people get away with stuff.
What contradictions are you talking about?
In the scene that the witness claims to have seen, the weapon was thrust up to its hilt into the victim. Furthermore, the killer withdrew the weapon smoothly from the body, like butter. Hot knife through butter. It's actually
1,000-degree
satisfying.
knife through
butter. Oh,
butter.
butter. Do that. However, both of these are complete impossibilities.
What do you mean? Please explain. Oh, what?
Explain yourself.
To start with, do you think it would be possible to stab someone to the hilt with this? No matter how I look at the defendant, it doesn't appear strong enough for that. Or she doesn't appear strong enough for that.
Doesn't appear? What meaningless dribble. I, too, may appear to be weak and frail,
I don't know about that.
but I can crush men under my heel and make them weep, should I so choose.
Please.
Please. What?
Where do I sign up? Oh,
Oh, the objection stands.
thanks.
I wept a little back there, I must admit.
Oh.
Objection!
That isn't the only issue here. If this sword was truly stabbed into the body up to the hilt, well, just look at all the branches on it. It certainly wouldn't come out smoothly.
But that's...
We also have the problem of the amount of bleeding. It's true that when a blade is left in a body, it acts as a plug of sorts, but you still bleed a bit.
Oh, yeah.
However, when the weapon is shaped like this, it's an entirely different story. The wound would be too large for the blade to completely stop the bleeding. Yeah, that totally makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's nothing more than conjecture. In reality, the victim was stabbed with the shisho. Even a weapon of this nature may still sometimes slide out smoothly and may still sometimes be able to stop the blood loss.
Wow, Francisca, you have more holes in this than the victim did. It's just your case is leaking here. You have a lot of sometimes, a lot of maybes, a lot of usuallys. It's just not right. Edgeworth isn't taking any of that shit. I'm not finished. There's still one more conclusive contradiction.
You still got more?
Well, there's more where that came from, baby.
Oh, man.
This one is simple. If this sword really was thrust in all the way to the hilt, why is there only blood on the tip of it?
Just the tip.
Yeah.
If this witness is telling the truth, then there should be blood along the entire length of the sword.
No!
Yes. Francisca, yes.
Francisca, no.
Order. Oh, jeez.
Bravo, Miles Edgeworth. Raising this many contradictions from a single piece of evidence. All the other attorneys I know could maybe manage one, if that.
Phoenix. Damn cold.
But what does it all mean? You have proven contradictions regarding the murder weapon, but...
Having come this far, there can only be one answer.
And that is?
The weapon used to kill the victim was not the Shichishito.
What?
What?
Oh, no way.
A foolishly foolish idea born from the foolish mind of a foolhardy foolish fool.
My, that's a lot of fools. Fool! Let's examine this again. What was it that made us think this weapon was the murder weapon?
Well, it's because Mr. Gami was holding it.
Exactly. However, if you reflect on this, that is only the basis we have to assume such a thing. The impression left by the scene was too strong. That is what influenced us. It influenced us to believe that the Shichishito is the murder weapon.
Order.
So maybe the Shichishito was not the murder weapon. Even if that's the case, it changes nothing, Miles Edgeworth. The sister here saw everything. She saw the defendant stab the victim with a sword-like object.
That's true. Your response, Mr. Edgeworth?
If that is so, I would like the prosecution to answer the obvious question it raises.
The obvious question.
Yes, namely, where did the real murder weapon disappear to? And also, what is the motive? You know, prosecutors are always throwing motive around, and why can't we throw it back at them? Why? Like, why did this death happen? And name it, or this whole thing get thrown out the window, apparently, according to Japanifornia laws here.
So, Claudia asks, speaking of Phoenix, I've been out of the AA loop for a couple of months. When did Edgeworth become a defense attorney?
Oh my!
Phoenix is dead.
Yeah, Phoenix went cordless bungee jumping.
Literally,
into a very cold river.
Yeah.
And he's caught a bit of a
Hypothermia.
cold.
Well, they call it a cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's recovering in the hospital, and
Edgy boy is stepping in.
he asked Edgeworth for this favor.
Do me
Just
this
one favor.
solid. There it is.
It goes without saying the police searched the main hall and the surrounding area. Perhaps the prosecution can enlighten us as to if a sword-like object was found.
That's...
Answer the question, Miss Von Karma.
No evidence of that kind was found.
Another mystery to throw onto the pile. A trial without a murder weapon is a tricky beast.
Excuse me, could I say something? I just remembered something, actually.
Does anyone else's bullshit detector just like go off full alarm when the witness says, "Oh, I just remembered something," actually based on what everyone's talking about here? It's just like, woo, woo.
What is it, sister?
I was just thinking it's possible that just maybe what actually happened was just over there.
What are you going on about?
The murder weapon, I mean, maybe. I think I might know where the sword is disposed of.
Wait, what?
Well then, I think we need to hear your testimony one more time, sister.
Impossible. What? Oh, shoot. What else? What else? Location of the
I saw the
weapon.
murder weapon around 11 p.m.
It lines up. It's all fine.
I say,
And after asking that it be reported, I went out to the main gate, and there I saw tracks that indicated a snowmobile was used. It takes some 15 minutes to walk to the ski bridge, but less than 5 to use one of those. Maybe they threw the weapon into the Eel River and came back when I was knocked out. Iris could have done that. She had to drive a snowmobile after all.
I don't know why. It's kind of like, it's a very nice image, Iris riding a snowmobile. Maybe it's like the Canadian in me, where I'm just like, yeah, babe. I don't know. I don't know what the American equivalent is.
It's just slow
Riding
motion.
Eagle? No, riding an ATV.
Yeah, riding
I
an
guess
ATV.
so, yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Babe
is just
riding
like,
ATV.
No, riding one of the Walmart carts. That's the one.
Nice.
Yeah, nailed it.
With lots of cheese in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, American cheese.
Which is not good.
No.
I went to a restaurant. They tricked me into getting American cheese
Have you ever
once.
had Havarti? You're
Oh,
welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Witness, please tell us everything you know right away next time.
Well, it's the best. I'm not in the best of shape with my back and my age, you know.
Sorry, Mr. Businesses. Don't you mean a blowmobile? Yes. Yes, the blowmobile. Oh, God. You could totally get arrested for driving a blowmobile.
Yeah. You certainly could.
But you'd have a good time along
You know
the
why
way.
work the corner when you can bring the corner to people? You know?
Yeah, with my back and age, you know.
quite. There were indeed snowmobile tracks in front of the main gate.
Yeah.
Here is a photograph.
Like, yeah.
Oh, a snowmobile, eh? I see. Well, it certainly is an interesting theory.
Well, this is really stupid because the tracks of the snowmobile just come back. They don't go forward. Unless,
Maybe they took the same path to hide their numbers.
maybe.
Snow people are very tricksy
Oh.
like that.
Yes.
You can't say snow people.
The tracks being It's from Star Wars. It was referencing sand people.
No, and that was a meme
Sand
referencing.
people? You can't say sand people.
Not live
Oh my
in the air. Jesus.
The tracks being in front of Hazakura Temple. And run all the way to Dusky Bridge. That solves your pesky little problem, yes? The Eagle River's current is quite swift, meaning that it doesn't freeze over in winter. Making it the perfect place to dispose of the murder
Oh
weapon.
my God! Do you think Phoenix has the murder weapon because he like fell in the river? And was like, oh my God! What's
I
this?
have a knife.
What's it? Oh, I have this.
No, he
sword over
would have given it to us. Yeah. I was gonna die, but then I propped myself up with a metal object to get out. Did she really go to the river to dispose of the murder weapon?
Mr. Edgeworth, your cross-examination, please.
Location of the weapon.
I saw the murder at 11 p.m.
Hold it, indeed. You are sure about the time?
Oh, yes, I was worried about it after all.
Why? What was that?
Because I have a strong sense of responsibility, especially this time of year. The acolyte was being doused in freezing water at the time.
Casual torture.
Yeah, I couldn't very well take it easy in the bath all night, now could I? So at 11, I decided to leave Asagura Temple.
Her estimation of the time seems reliable, at least.
Please continue, sister. I recall her saying that she went to take a bath because
Around
her back
10,
hurts. Yeah.
right? I know. I think this chick is. Oh, I mean, it's obvious she's lying. Mm-hmm. You asked Phoenix Wright to report the crime, correct?
Right, the one who trampled me.
Seems she's the type to hold a grudge.
There isn't a phone in the main hall, so I sent him to the bridge.
Phoenix Wright. He didn't even have his cell phone on him.
They left it at home for some reason. He had forgotten it at home, apparently.
Ah, yes. This was written in like the mid 2000s, but forgetting your phone was something that actually happened.
Yeah,
And
right.
now it's just like, you have you die.
What a
Without phone.
naive boy. As always.
My baby! My baby is gone! Oh my god, what does your child look like? Thin black! Made of glass!
It's with my waifus. Not only do I always carry my phone, but I always have a whip in hand, too.
Anyway, I was really scared and it was taking him a while to get back, so I thought I'd go out by the main gate for a spell. And there, I saw tracks that indicated that the snowmobile had been used.
And here we go, this is where we're gonna find it. As I recall, there was a snowmobile outside the main gate when I visited.
Oh, that's it. That's the only one we have. It'll run no matter how much snow falls.
Now, you're certain the snowmobile was at the main gate when you arrived.
Oh, yes, of course. It was parked in front of the gate.
So, she'd already gone, discarded the murder weapon, and returned by that time.
I'm not sure if this is really relevant. What should I do? You know what? I don't know if we've ever been, like, punished for not pressing further. Like, it seems like every time we press further, something good happens.
Yeah.
I need to answer every possible doubt. The snowmobile in question, was it still warm at the time?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean, eh?
What do you mean, Miles Edgeworth?
Oh, maybe I'm gonna get punished for this one. I'm playing to a slow crowd here. It goes without saying that using a snowmobile will heat its engine. If it was still warm, then it means it was used recently.
Oh, I see. I never thought of that.
That's right. I overlooked that too.
Of course you did.
The answer to the question, please, witness.
Oh, I don't often go around touching hot engines, but I could touch your. However, now that you mention it, there wasn't any snow on it.
Snow?
Hey, angriest! You got burned against Tigre for that.
I don't remember.
Oh, yeah, there was that whole thing where it's like we could press every one of his statements,
Oh, yeah.
but we couldn't
right.
actually press
Well,
one
they
of his
they
statements.
told us prior, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I should have clarified without being told. Yeah. But thank you. There wasn't any snow on it. Curses!
It seems highly likely that the killer did use the snowmobile then, eh?
How long does it take to get to Dusky Bridge by snowmobile?
5 whole minutes.
It takes 15 minutes to walk and 5 minutes to get there.
In that case, why didn't you use it yourself? You could have spared yourself some walking.
There's a reason for that. Have we got a moment for me to explain?
Oh, I hope it's because her legs are too
I was
short.
thinking that
pedal-
too.
the
She can't
pedals are
reach
on
the.
the handles.
Yeah, well, I have this great mental image of her on the snowmobile and it going fast and her just like sideways flying.
Me
Yeah,
too.
goes
like,
pulled by it.
I have that same mental image, but she's going in slow motion and do 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 is playing.
I got an idea for an opening tomorrow if you're into it. You can approve or deny it, but I
Okay.
think it's a little fun.
I'm gonna.
I think that's why the
I'll write
question
this
was
time
asked
down for you.
in the
Ooh, nice.
first place.
It was about a month ago. I was driving my beloved little snowmobile, happy as can be. And I fetched some water and was heading back when I saw the crash into it, and I crashed into a tree. The tree in my back, both went
Oh,
crunch,
oh,
crunch,
stop
just
the
like
crunch,
that.
no!
Crunch,
Jesus!
crunch, crunch, crunch.
Oh, stop, please!
Crunch.
I haven't been able to find the courage to ride anything since then. Anyway, the killer must have used it.
Okay, yeah, definitely. I got you there.
Maybe threw the weapon into the river and became knocked out.
Hold it!
Refresh our memory. How long were you knocked out for?
Like I said, somewhere between 10 and 20 minutes.
It's possible to get back to the bridge and back in 10 minutes using the snowmobile.
I have to concede that it is more than enough time.
Is that all you wish to concede, Miles Edgeworth?
I could have done that. She can drive a snowmobile after all.
Oh, shoot. Another mystery to feed the fire. Was there any reason to go and throw away the murder weapon? Luckily, there is surely a problem with this testimony. Now all I have to do is start poking holes in this flawed account. Good. What a bother.
Hold it!
While it would have been possible time-wise, one element remains out of place here.
Oh, and what would that be, Mystery B?
The killer's reasoning, Your Honor. Why did the killer do all of this? Why go to Eagle River to dispose of the murder weapon when there are other methods?
Too many unanswered questions. Your response, Ms. Von Karma?
Oh, yeah!
Turning to me for help over the slightest thing? Why don't you think for yourself for...
So Von Karma doesn't know either.
Why don't you think for yourself once in a while, Your Honor?
What?
She's as over the top as always.
Anyways, whatever the reason, the fact remains that the defendant could have done this.
Oh my god, could have. Do you have anything concrete, Von Karma?
The murder weapon was disposed of in the river. Another point to me, Miles Edgeworth.
I mean, like, aside from the fingerprints on the weapon, the blood-feckled clothes, among some other things.
The
but-
eyewitness testimony.
Yeah. Oh, eyewitness testimony. Yeah, it's pretty ironclad. Another mystery to feed the fire. Was there any reason to go and throw? Okay. So.
Oh, I chew ice, liquid cynicism.
Hey, business.
Business.
That's why I love Nestle Crunch. Anyways, thank you. Stop.
And after a report, I went to the
Concrete
main
Von
gate.
Karma.
I saw the murder around 11 p.m.
Oh, that's the end of it. All right. Went to the main gate. Yeah. Saw the tracks. Indicates snowball had been used. Okay.
Taking that night from the main gate. I think we can just throw it because I mean it's pretty clear that the tracks are leading to the front gate.
Yeah.
Let's just do it. Let's see what happens. That seems pretty straightforward to me.
Okay, send it. I don't feel good about it, but send it.
Let's see what the other thing she says.
Yeah.
Because to walk to Dusky Bridge, yeah, 'cause
More than a time is all
from
fine.
Dusky Bridge.
Wherever came up back and then knocked down.
I mean, we could. Wait. Let me just press this one again and just double check.
Hold it!
As I recall, it was outside. No matter how much snow falls. was there at the main gate when you arrived. Yes, of course. It was parked in front of the front gate. So she had already gone, discarded
the murder weapon,
and
hammered it
returned.
back.
Okay, great. Let's stop here.
Okay.
Objection!
Oh no!
No, wait, don't put that one.
Hey.
Oh, man, I was late telling you that. Was it a joke?
I think it's a joke.
It was a really bad joke.
Yeah, bad
It
joke.
does. How do you mean?
Forgive me, Your Honor, but you just said yourself that it does.
Don't try to play mind games with me. I know. Well, that's the part that I
Curses.
didn't agree with at all was
It
that
appears I've yet to adjust to being on this side of the courtroom.
that statement kind of just said I saw the tracks indicated that it had been used.
Yeah.
And there were tracks indicating that it had been used.
Yeah, but in the thing, it said back and forth, right? So, I mean, I stand by my correctness, but the game is wrong. So,
All right, so see, what
That's
else?
all I had.
All right, maybe they threw the weapon into the river. Okay, go on. She can drive a snowmobile. Okay, is that the end of it? That
yeah,
last one?
that's the end of it.
Back.
The bridge would have been on fire at that time. Is one thing.
Oh yeah, why don't you use the super specific? No, that kind of more corroborates it. Where it's like went there, lit it on fire, threw the weapon, got out of there.
No, the lightning struck the bridge.
Yeah, that's fine, but it doesn't stop them from being able to throw the weapon away. Not that it's definitely wrong or anything like that, but not my first guess.
No snow on the snowmobile. Track coming for the back. I mean, like. That's
Well, something got disconnected
I
there.
know, right? I don't know what.
It's back out of here. What else we got? What's? All right, well, what are we trying to throw something at? Why don't we go back to the statements?
Threw the weapon to Eagle River and came back while I was knocked out. I mean, we could throw it came back. Oh, no, wait.
No, it's the opposite.
Yeah.
Desperate less than 5 minutes using one of those. Yeah, that's more than enough time. Have been used. Okay, yeah. Just, I saw the murder around 11.
Sorry, let's
Hold it!
press further. I need to answer every possible doubt. The snowmobile in question. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Applying to a slow crowd here. Still warm, which was recently used. Hot touching hot engines. Now that you mention it, there wasn't any snow on it.
Hey, go to that photo now.
The photo has no snow on it.
Yeah, no snow.
Let's just look through all of our evidence and see what it says.
Hold on.
Hold it!
Maybe there's another point here.
Hold it! Hold it!
5 minutes. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry.
Hold it!
Okay, hold on. Impossible time-wise. One element remains out of place here. What would that mystery element be? The killer's reasoning. Why? Huh.
Saw the murder at around 11 p.m., which fits.
Yeah. Carrie Bailey Stoneham, Shishito, Misty Faye, right before lights out. Found in the main hall. Regional weather report.
Yeah, maybe throw this at that lightning 10.
Yeah, I mean, it seems to be just about all we have, right? Ish. So, well, we've already used Iris's testimony, but running lights out, 10. Okay. So, if we're to use the weather report, because we established the time, it doesn't indicate that they used the bridge at all.
Yeah, no, well, she didn't. The weapon back when I was knocked out.
Hold it!
What did they say here? Fresh your memory, how long were you knocked out for? 10 to 20 minutes. Damn. I don't know.
She can drive a snowmobile after all. Hot damn. Hey, Chris Berry. I know. Why don't you throw the weather report?
Oh, actually, wait. Wait a second.
Well, ooh,
What else did that weather report say? Because it was to
mountain.
10:50. Oh, okay. Because they drove the snowmobile after. What did you present the photo of the snowmobile to? We presented it to... I saw tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do the came back. Maybe we can present it here.
Sure. Okay. Sure.
Objection!
Nice. I admit this photograph proves something. I was on the right track, just on the wrong one. It proves that the snowmobile was used on the night of the murder.
Yeah.
You finally accepted the inevitable, it seems, Miles Edgeworth.
However, if what the witness says is true, then why is there only one
yeah.
set of tracks?
Really great.
What do you mean?
Iris left Hazakura Temple, threw the weapon into the river, and then returned. If this was the case, then naturally there should be two sets of tracks in the snow. From those from heading out to the bridge, and those from coming back.
You're right.
You are forgetting one thing, Miles Edgeworth.
It was snowing.
On the night of the murder, it was snowing.
Got her.
The tracks leading to the bridge were erased by the snowfall. This removes your precious contradiction, now doesn't it?
Not quite.
I see. While it was on the river, the snow stopped, leaving just the return tracks in the snow.
Who?
What do you have to say now, Miles Edgeworth?
I hope we give her the finger wag. No, we don't do that anymore. Is there a flaw in her theory? This idea that the snowfall had covered one set of tracks.
There is a contradiction.
There is a contradiction.
I don't know where, but we'll find
The
it.
tracks to the river were covered by snow. What a nice theory. Oh my god, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna put it on the fridge. I'm gonna put it in the fridge there, right there. Boom,
Von
boom, boom.
Karma's nice theory.
Nice theory. And I'm gonna rip it apart. However, Miss Von Karma, that is impossible.
Would you care to explain why there is a rude index finger currently pointed in my general direction?
No need. The evidence will do all the talking for me.
On the night of the murder, the killer went to and returned from Dusky Bridge. In order to dispose of the murder weapon, the outgoing tracks were erased by snow, or so claims Ms. Von Karma. Mr. Edgeworth, present your evidence to the contrary, eh? Evidence that shows the outgoing tracks were not covered by snow.
Take that!
Witness, please tell us again what time it was when you witnessed the crime.
Oh, like I said, it was around 11.
Of course. This means that the weapon was thrown away after that time, correct? On that note, please take a look at the data. It is the weather report for Eagle Mountain on the night of the murder.
Yo, Liz, what's going on? The weather report.
Snow started to fall at 7 p.m., but it stopped at around 10:50. Therefore, when the sister witnessed the crime at 11, the snow had already stopped falling. It is impossible for any tracks to be made at that after that time to have been covered up.
Oh, hold yourself. My goodness. Take a look at my data. It's the only one I got.
Got her.
Order
Got
there, guys. Very well, then. It looks like Miss Von Karma's claim has been snowed in. Oh, cheers, right? Am I right?
There it is.
Oh, wow, there was the whip. I thought that was coming.
It's too soon to be closing this trial due to snow.
Hey.
Oh!
Miles Edgeworth, how pathetic of you to rely on the weather of all things.
Later, wildcard.
Answer me this, then. When is a weather report ever correct?
Wow, shots fired. Nicolas Cage is crying.
Weeping.
Weeping.
Oh, no. You've got it all wrong. This isn't a forecast. This is actual data. Ah!
Forecast, data, all weather reports have some inaccuracies. It may have still been snowing in the vicinity well past 11 p.m.
It's true. They cannot be totally sure.
What? How did she pull that off?
It had stopped snowing at the Hazakura Temple when the murder took place. You need to provide conclusive evidence of this.
I've come this far, there's no turning back now. Very well. I, too, cannot allow any doubt to remain concerning this testimony.
You can't back down now, or you can't back down, can you? Such a perfectionist, Miles Edgeworth.
Very well then, Mr. Edgeworth. Where's your evidence that it was already stopped snowing when the victim was killed?
The body!
Yeah, I was thinking that.
It's the body!
Not this photo. The crime photo.
Because she would have been buried under snow as well.
Yep. Boop, boop, boop. Jamming music. Let's try it.
Let's try
Here
it!
comes.
Oh!
Ultimately, it comes down to one point. That being whether or not it was snowing in that courtyard when the victim was stabbed.
That's right, but proving that is...
Incredibly easy.
What?
If we want to know whether it was snowing or not, this photo will tell us everything. Of course, I am referring to the photo of the crime scene. As you can see, everything is covered with snow. With just one exception.
And that is?
The victim herself, Miss Elise Donham. Why is there no snow on top of her? The answer is simple. It had stopped snowing when she was killed. That's why. In other words, if the killer really did go to Eagle River to dispose of the murder weapon, then in this photograph, there should be two sets of tracks.
Order, just what are you? Oh, God!
Just what are you suggesting, Miles Edgeworth?
To be honest, I'm not entirely sure myself, but this is simply what all of the facts point to. That night, someone used the snowmobile to leave Hazakura Temple. Boop. From the tracks left, it can be understood that they were heading for Dusky Bridge. At that time, it was still snowing.
Of course it was, because those tracks were erased by the snow.
Then, when this person returned to Hazakura Temple, the snow had stopped. Thus, the return tracks remained. There's footprints leading out too, I just noticed.
Oh.
Hey, Helen.
Can I say something?
I've had just about enough of you.
This all sounds a bit fishy to me.
You sound a bit fishy to me.
Whoever's been given this testimony,
What does, sister?
there is only one key for the snowmobile.
Furthermore, on the night in question, we know that the defendant had it. The key was found in her room after the murder.
My God, it's almost like someone planted it there.
Which can only mean that night Iris used the snowmobile to go to the inner temple.
But Iris said that she never went there. I should probably press on this point some more when I get the chance.
The snowmobile can't cross the suspension bridge, nor should any human being. So she must have left on the Hazakura side of the bridge and crossed on foot.
That sounds right.
But the thought is, when I left Iris and returned to Hazakura Temple, I didn't see anything near Dusky Bridge.
You must have just failed to see it, sister.
Maybe, but when I made it back to Hazakura Temple, it was there by the main gate. The snowmobile, I mean. I know what I saw. It was covered in snow, too.
But that isn't possible.
Order in the court? What does it all mean?
So then, what was the snowmobile used for? It wasn't taken by the defendant when she went to the inner temple. If it had been, then the witness couldn't possibly have seen it by the gate. Furthermore, it wasn't used by the killer to dispose of the murder weapon. If that was the case, there should be 2 sets of tracks in this photo. All we know is this. After it stopped snowing, someone used the snowmobile to return to Hazakura Temple. I never thought a simple snowmobile could cause so much trouble.
Let's see what happens to a moped. I think we've learned all we can from this witness.
Yes, I've nothing more to add. I've told you everything that I know. Oh, except for one pivotal piece of evidence.
But then, that still leaves us with the same problem. If only there was someone, a witness, who could testify to having seen the snowmobile.
A witness, huh? Oh,
Was there no one out on the walk-in, perhaps, near Dusky Bridge on the night?
I don't think that's likely. I was cold enough to freeze your ears off. Only an idiot would go on wandering like that. You'd have to be a real butthole. Unless they had something really important to do.
What a shame.
Hold on. Something is coming to me. Idiot. Out cold. Really dumb.
Hey, Maddie.
An idiot may well have gone wandering out in that subarctic night. Your Honor, actually, there just may be one individual who may be of help to us.
You know someone who might have seen the snowmobile on the night of the murder?
I don't know for sure if he saw it or not, but there are 2 things I know about him that do come to mind.
Which are?
First, that he saw something incredible on the night of the murder.
And the second being?
This individual that I am thinking of went wandering outside on that cold night. In other words, he is our kind of idiot.
Mr. Edgeworth, who is this idiot you were talking about?
Phoenix Wright.
Talking about. Oh, that's a big chunk of health.
I know, it'd be funny though. Oh, sorry, wrong idiot. Larry Butts. My friend since grade school. I don't remember how we became friends though.
Take that!
Take that. This guy is the product of a Jean-Luc de Leduc's guide to obnoxious French painting.
This is Larry Butts, a disciple of the victim Elise Donham.
Her student, interesting. And why was he wandering about outside at the night of the murder?
God damn it. I could tell him all about his designs for Iris. But this may cost us his credibility as a witness before I even call him. He is, after all, an artist. He was perhaps searching for something in the snowy scenery that would move him. Although I cannot guarantee that this is the reason.
And so, this unfortunate, unreliable-looking man...
But I really like his wording on that, though. It's like not too sketchy, where he's like, oh, maybe this, but I'm not going to speak for him. I mean, he's the idiot after all, not me.
I think she's faced Larry Butts, though.
What exactly was it that he saw?
Maybe. I intend to extract that from him right here in this courtroom.
Summon this youth as a witness immediately.
I have no choice, do I?
I believe he is in the gallery for this trial. It will not take long to summon him.
Very well.
Larry, you may have escaped me yesterday, But today I'm going to get everything out of you. Everything.
Last drop. The court will be adjourned for a 20-minute break. Ms. Von Karma, please see to preparing the next witness.
Understood, Your Honor.
Good. Well then, court is now in recess. I'm gonna grab some
Larry,
waters.
come on down. Oh, Larry wasn't in game 2, so Franny never met him. Makes sense. Such a good jam. Larry, come on down. I wonder if I get a chance to speak with him. Who are we going to speak with here?
You're the next contestant on The Price is
Wrong! You're wrong! Everything about what you're saying is wrong. Ah! Mr. Business! Hold it. I like that in the end. Mr. Business! Edgeworth is here to kick butts and take names. And I'm all out of names. We're in 2019 now? Hell yeah, Godot. You got it, and thank you, Mr. Business. I'm here for the butts. Come for the butts, stay for the cave. Right? Yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got butts here.
Nice butts.
Are we gonna wait for Tom to get back, or?
He's fine.
Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm not really sure what to say.
Iris, we only have 20 minutes. There are 2 things which I need to ask you before we reconvene.
All right, I'll help you in any way I can.
First, about that night. You really didn't go to the inner temple, correct? The last witness claims to have met and talked with you in the training hall. Either you or Sister Bikini is lying.
Mr. Edgeworth, it's just as I said yesterday. Until the incident occurred, I was in my own room in Hazakura Temple.
Very well. The second thing, then. That night, the temple snowmobile had been used in between the time Sister Bikini returned to the main hall when she bore witness to the murder. Sometime between 10:30 and 11 p.m. that night. Were you the one who used that snowmobile?
There is only one key for the snowmobile. The only person who could have used it was me.
So it was you. But why? What made you go out to Dusky Bridge?
I'm sorry, Mr. Edgeworth.
God
This is not
damn it.
the
This is
time.
not the time. You said you'd help any way you can. Oh my god. Iris, god fuck damn shit. Oh.
I can't tell you about that yet.
Why? Yet? Oh my god.
Not until her safety is confirmed.
Oh my god. Her?
The safety of the Acolyte.
The Acolyte, huh?
What?
She must be talking about Maya.
Maybe.
Psycholux.
Maybe she really wanted to be like a famous writer, so she needed to kill Elise so that she could inhabit Elise through herself and be a great writer.
Ah.
Maybe that's the motive.
Iris, look me in the eye. Not both eyes, just one eye in particular. It's weird, okay? And tell me the truth. Did you kill Elise Donham?
No matter who or what may come, I could never take a life.
Okay,
Interesting.
that works.
As I thought, no psycholux. Very well. Slight disappointment.
Yeah, it would have made my life really easy if you just done it, you know.
Oh no. Don't let me stop you. You're just in the middle of something. Oh, take your time.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
No, I don't want to.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm good.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, put it back over here.
Okay. It's my job to get the truth. You'll discover this for yourself soon enough.
I'm kidding. Court will now reconvene. Ms. Von Karma, where's the witness?
During the break, a man was detained for suspicious behavior in the gallery.
Suspicious behavior.
He was sketching something very intensely.
And dare I ask what the witness was sketching when he was detained?
He drew a terrifying woman armed with a demonic face and a vicious whip.
Ayo.
Oh. Oh, Larry. Oh, Larry, why?
I can only presume that was... Oh, no, geez, just kidding. I don't know anything about who that could be possibly.
Anyway, it's time to drag this pathetic excuse for an artist before the court.
I mean, I saw his art. It wasn't that bad.
Larry Donim, I hope you're ready. Get in here.
It would seem that whip is going to see plenty more use today. Ooh, I'm looking forward to it.
Your sketch is in contempt of this court.
Hey! I was just artistically rendering. Ow!
You tried to run away from the bailiff who was trying to hand you a subpoena, correct?
Oh, look! I'm nothing but a fledgling artist training out in the mountains. I'm only down here in the city because I ran into green paint. Well, to use the technical term for the color, Viridian. Larry, this isn't an art store now, is it? I know, I graduated junior high, okay? Look, art is all about working in the fields, isn't it?
Working in the fields.
I presume you wanted to say field work, I hope. That's it, but thanks, buddy. It's kind of sad that I was able to understand his mangled train wreck of a sentence. I just happened to stop in here and found a wonderful new model. Oh, you see? I've got nothing to do with this trial at all. I expect all of your faces to be red when you realize this mistake. Bright red! Or, to use the technical term, Crimson Lake. Ow! 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 Please stop! Oh, God, yes!
Oh, ow,
yes!
ow, ow,
Oh,
ouch,
no,
ouch,
don't
ouch,
stop!
ouch, ouch.
Stop your pathetic babbling and testify like a man.
Okay.
Refrain from whipping me, Ms. Von Karma. Cross-whipping is as bad as cross-checking.
Ha!
That's a hockey term. That's a penalty, a 2-minute minor, if you will.
5 minutes sometimes if you
Oh,
really get
if you get it above the neck, oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. You can get 5 minutes for high sticking if you drop blood, right?
Oh, certainly.
Did they saw that rule? No, it's a double minor if you drop blood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
4 minutes. 5 minutes just for fighting.
Interesting rule.
Witness. That was all your fault. That was no, testify now.
Ah, this is too much for me.
Oh, jeez.
What I saw by Larice Downham. I was at the lodge out in the mountains, looking at the stars that night. I walked to the bridge a number of times, but I didn't see a snowmobile. I didn't see anyone at the bridge that night either. The girl I was waiting for didn't show up, and my teacher died on me. I'm all alone now. Aren't I, Edgy?
Witness, please refrain from talking directly to lawyers during your testimony.
I'm just a nobody. Nobody is a small, worthless man, aren't I? That's why I wasn't asked for my name and occupation and everything else.
Oh, no. He got us there. Mr. Edgeworth, this man seems to have quite a severe inferiority complex.
He's recently been the cause of numerous incidents. I think he's finally realized for himself just how much of a nuisance he has been to other people. Oh, man, I'd like to report a murder. Yeah, that's right. I'm behind everything. Every case. Watch out, okay? Touching me will make you eternally unhappy.
Well then, let us proceed with the cross-examination with no touching. Thank you. We can delve into other details on the matter later.
Oh, boy.
Hold it!
Whatever is the matter, Mr. Edgeworth?
That one single, this one single statement is so full of contradictions. For a moment there, I thought I was going to collapse.
So, witness? Any idea as to where these contradictions in your testimony lie? Depending on your answer, I may stay my whip.
Okay, give me a minute.
Oh,
Well, it was snowing that night, so I couldn't possibly have seen the stars. That rundown shack is hardly a lodge, is it? And even if the stars could be seen, it wasn't like I was there to look at them, right?
See, you can do it if you try.
Ow!
There is only one issue here. What you saw at Dusky Bridge.
I walked to the bridge a number of times, but... A number of times? How many? Maybe 5 times? I went once every 20 minutes. Which means you spent almost 2 hours at Heavenly Hall that night. You bet! Real love is about waiting with your heart in your hands.
Love, you say?
It was this man's intention to summon the defendant to a small shack. Oh, God.
Oh no.
Using this blackmail letter.
Blackmail?
No! It was a simple product of overflowing love!
You huffy, puffy, loosey-goosey excuse for a whimpering, whining wuss of a witness.
That was a
So?
sentence.
What did you see? I hope for your sake you saw a snowmobile there, sir. You huffy puffy, loosey goosey excuse for a whimpering, whining wuss of a witness hoser, eh?
Wow. Well, you see, being called those names doesn't seem to bother him at all. I didn't see a snowmobile.
Hold it!
Ginger, why? Ginger, no.
Ugh, me
Oh.
too. Huff and puff her loosey-goosey. Nice. Thanks, Ginger. Larry, you really didn't see it. Hey, no need to hit your desk. I can hear you. I didn't see it. I didn't see a snowmobile. Larry, say snowmobile for me, please. Snowmobile. If you truly have nothing to hide, then why are you stammering like you just flew over a cuckoo's nest? Shut up! What is this? I don't know. Don't ask me. It seems I'll need to start from a more obvious contradiction. I'm going to strike the blow that will finally get him to spill the beans. I didn't see him at the bridge that night either.
Hold it!
You didn't meet anyone. That's right, because I've got nothing to do with this. I'm just here to buy some Viridian paint, okay? Come on, I expect to see those Crimson Lake faces now!
Would appear that simply pressing him isn't gonna be enough, Mr. Edgeworth.
Indeed. Well, it seems he's going to claim to have nothing to do with this to the very end. I don't want this guy to cost us any more time. I need to slice through this obvious contradictions and keep things moving along.
I will cut through your words.
All right, is that the lodge? Number of times. Didn't see snowmobile. I didn't see anyone at the bridge that night either. Oh, you saw Phoenix.
You did, but we can't prove that.
Do we?
I don't think so, at least.
Just throw Phoenix's
Yeah.
profile?
Yeah. I think you can throw Phoenix's profile.
Yeah?
I think so.
I mean, the funny thing, is the first one disqualified because we talked about the contradictions and the pressing?
Yeah.
It's a red herring.
Would you have anything in there? Like, can you?
Well,
throw
the
evidence?
weather report saying it was snowing, but we already established that it was
yeah.
snowing.
Yeah. Yeah, why don't we just throw Phoenix at him? Just try it and see if it's wrong, it's wrong.
There are too many contradictions.
Hold it!
You didn't meet anyone. Obvious contradictions.
Don't throw Phoenix. He's sick.
Oh.
Nice one, DJ.
Yeah. Alright, let's just see.
All right. Fell from Dusky Bridge. Yeah,
Oh.
it says.
Objection!
Huh, it worked. Nice.
Bitch better have my objection.
Throw
Don't
Phoenix
act like
gently.
you forgot.
Larry Butts. I can understand why you might want to throw your old life away, but you're pretty pathetic, and you cause all sorts of trouble.
This guy's straight up a hazard, though.
He is, yeah. But having realized just how much of a nuisance you've been, that could be considered a step in the right direction. Edgy, are you trying to console me?
It certainly doesn't sound that way to me.
However, I cannot forgive you for simply turning away from the incidents you create. You're totally pinning this on me. Now then, let us talk about the night of the murder. Sister Bikini, after seeing the murder take place, asked Phoenix Wright to report it. Thus, he headed for the public phone by the bridge. There, he happened across a certain nefarious individual. You! Oh, shoot. You, Larry Butts. That's right, me, in the flesh.
Do you ever just wish that we didn't get him off the hook in the first time?
Oh, absolutely.
Listen carefully, witness. It doesn't matter if you change your name. As long as you remain pretty pathetic, you will continue to cause these incidents. That reality will not change.
That's harsh. But, what do you want me to do then? Larry, what you need to change is your inner self, but for now... What you saw that night, testifying truthfully about this one issue, is all I need from you.
God damn it, Chris Berry. You're right. You're right. He did save Edgeworth one time. Larry saved Edgeworth one time.
He did. He did.
Okay.
All right. You win.
One Edgeworth is worth at least 10 Larrys.
Could you imagine 10 Larrys? It'd be the apocalypse. Everyone would die. Edgy, I think I've finally woken up. I'm woke, motherfuckers. Well,
I could tell you how a vacuum cleaner works. I won't, but I could.
I guess I could still be sleeping. But anyway, I'll do it. I'll testify. Testify. Throw your hands in the air.
Testify.
Well, I'm not sure this will go especially well.
I'll ask again then, witness. What did you see on the night of the murder?
What about a female Larry? And they get together and create Larry offspring.
Her name would be Lori,
Larry and Lori.
and they'd have their son, Terry.
Ooh, real goosebumps, real chills.
Yeah, right.
Get out of here. No.
I went to the shack around 9, so it would have been around 10:30 p.m. I was lying under my bedding when the white flash almost blinded me. I looked out the window and Dusky Bridge was on fire. There was still some thunder, but I went out right away to check it out. And that's when I ran to Nick.
You certainly saw quite a lot, didn't you?
So, what happened to the bridge after it caught on fire? That's a silly question.
It was like me after a 3-day stint chasing a girl. It totally burnt out, like almost totally gone. Couldn't get it up if I tried. But I mean, trying to cross the burning remains of was what caused Nick to fall.
What did you say?
Oh, don't worry. It's nothing life-threatening. He's just caught a cold by falling 40 feet off a bridge into a freezing river.
I never know with that man if he should be called lucky or unlucky.
I think the term is stupid.
Yeah. Now, Mr. Edgeworth, please commence your cross-examination.
Wow.
Cross-examination.
Getting that West Coast accent in there.
Yeah, I know. Hey, Arthur, you're right. Writers aren't perfect.
I went to check the shack around 9, so I wouldn't have been there until 10:30.
I think this is intentional, though, Arthur. I think this is intentional.
What did you do out there in the cold for an hour and a half? Well, if you really want to know, I was busy being excited, I guess.
Excited. Dare I even ask?
I set the meeting time as 10 p.m., right? But I couldn't wait, and I thought you might come early, too. I usually come early, so... yeah. Well, it appears she didn't come at all in the end. She never does.
Because they never arranged to meet in the first place, did they?
Shut up! Don't go picking my fond memories apart. Anyway, I was getting a little worried.
I was feeling a little edgy.
Angie, oh no.
Wink. Double entendre.
I thought maybe Iris had lost her way. So every 20 minutes or so, I went out to the bridge.
Are we doing phrasing?
But I didn't see anything particularly suspicious. I didn't have anything else to do, so I went back to the shack to wait for her. I was lying under my bedding when a white flash almost blinded me.
Yes, Edward. Every day I wonder how Larry got dating models.
Yeah, right. I don't really think he was dating them. I think he was like stalking them.
Yeah.
Also, really funny, we're talking about this now. This morning, there was a huge storm-ish that just like came in, flash storm.
Yeah.
And I was like sitting on the couch with my eyes closed, and all of a sudden it was just red, and I was like, whoa. And then like a second later, the loudest thunder I've ever heard rattled the
our
house,
windows.
shook the windows. And
And the cat was like, holy shit.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I've
was
never
so
been
cool.
so close to a lightning strike.
I know. But yeah, so I was thinking about that when that happened. I was like, oh my god, like Larry was right beside the lightning, like his eardrums would be blown. This light was, of course, lightning, like kapow, like a slap from Naomi. Honestly, a big bada boom. Ah!
Or a little like that.
Ah, yeah, that's more like a punch from Miranda. Little bit of Monica, little bit of Miranda, little bit of Gina's all I need.
Witness, did you actually see the lightning hit the bridge?
Well, I was a bit startled by a flash of light, so I looked out the window and Dusky Bridge was on fire.
Hold it!
Seeing that, what did you do?
I think GD's why I say wild.
Wild. I don't know. Our
They-
friends say wild too. Jacob gets mad when we say wild.
Yeah, it just happened now.
I know.
But I caught myself saying it a bunch lately. I'm like, why am I saying this? I think it's GD.
My lip.
I think it
Or is
started
GD
there.
saying it because of us?
Yeah,
I don't
GD.
know.
Did you start it or
Mumble
did we
number
start it?
5.
Mumble number
That's
five.
funny. Ah, yes. Mumble number 5.
I've started saying, what a mood because of GD.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Well, I sponsor
Big
chat
mood.
in general, to be
Oh,
honest.
yeah, like I think,
Yeah.
what a mood.
I had to really
mood.
dig into the context of that. It wasn't too hard, but you see a lot of things with me, Tom. I have a very infectious way of speaking.
It's very wonderful.
I like the word bop. It's a
Yeah,
good
that's a
word.
bop.
That's a bop.
It's
I'm
so
like,
good.
I only like it because I bop it, to be honest.
Bop it.
We're gonna spread your vernacular all over the West Coast.
Get real English up in here. Angelina! Without Larry, we wouldn't have had Phoenix being accused in grade school. I try to keep that in mind. But Larry makes me miss Kaito. Aww.
The
Maybe
goatee?
because of the idiot shtick or Kaito having a better looking goatee. That's true. Could you imagine if I voiced Kaito like this? Kaito, luminary of the stars.
I like him
Love
a
me,
thousand
Mackie,
times better.
please. God, I'm so lonely. I can't even get my second hand through my jacket.
Yeah, we in there, boys, for sure.
Thanks, Angie Diva.
Thank you very much.
What do you think? I was burning up as well from the fire in my heart.
And that's why you went to take a look at the bridge.
Oh, yeah, we're going to spread GD's vernacular disease all over the West Coast, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Calling it a disease, that's okay. Mustache is poking my thing. I didn't put enough shit in it. It was freezing cold, so at first I thought, forget it, I'm not leaving my covers. But it had pretty much stopped snowing, so I don't know, I changed my mind.
I'm not sure I care for the forget it attitude you had at first, Witness.
But there is still some thunders, but I went right away to check it out.
Hold it!
You said right away, but exactly how long after the strike was that? The lightning fell and the bridge caught fire, maybe around like 5 minutes. I don't know, man. I'm not a time scientist. I mean, I suddenly thought, gotta go check this out.
How far is the small shack you were in from the bridge?
Hold on. Well, it had pretty much stopped snowing. I guess about a 5-minute walk. And how did Dusky Bridge look when you got there? Like I got somewhere between Larry and
I know,
Edgeworth there.
Like I had a piece of my childhood.
It's like it's one's in the back and one's in the
Yeah,
front,
I
and
know.
so it's like and sometimes you get stuck changing gear.
Yeah. Yeah, there it is.
Like I'd recovered a piece of my childhood. I mean, not even the bonfires kids make during school camping trips can compare. Well, should I press them for a little more info?
Oh. And now let's not forget that there are 3 options here.
Not right now.
Yeah, why don't we,
Nah, I'm kidding.
why didn't you call anyone?
Why did you call anyone, Buttsworth? Thanks, Paladin. I got that. Larry, let me ask you one thing. What is it, Edgy? What's with the serious face? Why did you call anyone? Huh? What do you mean? Normally, when faced with a towering inferno, one would try and tell somebody. But there's a public phone right by Dusky Bridge, correct? Ha! Well, of course I thought of doing that.
So then, let's hear why you didn't.
Butt's worth. What's your butt worth?
What, Tree Fitty?
Yeah, okay, reason. My reason. It isn't that I didn't try to tell anybody. I just didn't have time to, okay? I arrived at the bridge and Nick showed up less than a minute later, but I'm going to do this first. Sleep schedule's so bad thanks to you guys. Yeah, we have a problem of ruining sleep schedules, that's for sure. Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
Hashtag sorry, not sorry.
Yeah.
So you suddenly thought to check out the bridge. So does this mean you initially had no intention of doing so?
Let's go to stats for. If somebody want to go stats for nerds and see what our latency is. We're not on ultra low, but apparently it's pretty quick.
There's a 6-second chat delay.
Oh,
Well,
nice.
I guess it does. It was really cold and I didn't want to go out there. If that's the case, why did you change your mind? I would like to hear your reasoning.
In which case, please give testimony to that effect, witness.
My reasoning. Okay, reasoning it is. My reason. I thought I'd never get a chance to see something so big burning.
Hold it!
So you decided to go and see what was happening. That's right. We're talking about a massive suspension bridge burning to high heaven. That's not something you see every day. Real specul,
Special? Special?
really special. Can we really trust a witness who's unable to pronounce spectacle? Spectacle.
Life seems to love hitting this poor witness below the belt.
Right in the balls. Well, my motto is to hit life back as hard as I can. Ah!
I'll give you a few hits too if you'd like, with my whip, if I wasn't clear by whipping you.
He told me about the burning bridge yesterday, but there's still something that doesn't quite fit. It looks like, despite his change of heart, Larry still isn't telling us the whole truth. God damn it.
God damn it, Larry.
God damn it, Larry.
I keep dropping the scissors.
Oh, was someone scaring you while you were carrying scissors?
No.
Because they shouldn't. You should
not.
never
Ever.
scare anybody holding scissors.
Ever.
Ever. Don't ever,
Ever.
ever scare anyone while they are holding scissors. Okay? You got an answer?
No.
Okay. Well, I'll be with you on this journey then. I just need to give a quick PSA about never scaring anybody holding scissors.
Ever.
Damn. Bridge was on fire. Lying under my bedding and a white flash almost blinded me. I went to the shack around 9. It'd be really funny. Because it sounds... No, that's impossible.
What did the weather report say? Sorry, go on.
About 10:30 p.m.
Okay, but yeah, the weather report,
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
10 to lightning. Oh. Okay. Oh no, Grogans, you should never do that though. Oh, Puns for Life, just the one time that I scared the android while he was holding scissors.
I was cutting out the things for the stream.
Yeah, and I said,
And I
"Hey,
was
Android, you
listening-
ready for this stream?"
and I was
he
listening
said,
to music.
"I was born ready." So I went, "Gah!" And then he freaked out.
And then I
He wasn't ready.
Very mad.
and then I yelled.
I was-
never scare someone when they're holding scissors.
And I couldn't stop laughing. Not because I almost killed him or anything like that.
And then I'm
but-
like, would you like to hold these scissors and run and just throw away everything we learned in 3rd grade? Let's break all the 3rd grade rules. Pick your nose and wipe it on the wall. Teacher won't see you.
I'll kill you.
Oh, man.
Kill you.
I kill you.
monster.
Oh my god.
Oh, man. How dare you?
How dare you?
You're holding scissors.
Hold on.
Oh, man. I feel like you can't say you're ready for anything, and then I'd scare you weren't ready for it. Not anything, man. You know? Most things. So while we bought you some time, did you find it?
Yeah, kind of. Well, like, interesting. When I pick the one, it changes to it changes to I never thought I'd get to see something burn like that again.
Yeah.
And then when I pick the other one, it changes to Nick showed up less than a minute later. You claim to have arrived at the bridge at the same time as Wright. Yeah, I thought I'd better tell someone about this, but then Nick came up yelling about murder. Totally made me forget about the bridge. Fire was pretty much out by then anyway. What's this feeling? Oh, crap.
It was after contacting the police that Phoenix Wright fell from the bridge, correct?
Yeah, that's pretty much it, more or less. He told me about the burning bridge yesterday, but there's still something that doesn't quite fit. Looks like, despite his change of heart, Larry still isn't telling us the whole truth.
So that's the weird thing. So it would have been around 10:30.
Really must know. I was busy being excited. Yep, excited. Nice meeting at 10 p.m. Couldn't wait. She didn't come at all. Never arranged me in the first place.
Groggins. I can work with that.
I can't stop this feeling
Hold it!
deep inside of me.
This light was, of course, lightning. Like kapow!
Then jokes.
Hold it!
Now so to quit the bridge.
Ah.
Hold it!
This is the one where we kind of like right away, but exactly how much lightning fell, the bridge caught fire, maybe around 5 minutes. I mean, I suddenly thought, gotta check this out. Okay, so how far is the small shack? Hold on, well, it sort of stopped snowing, so I guess about a 5-minute walk. And how did Dusky Bridge look when you got there? Like it had recovered, like I'd recovered a piece of my childhood. I can't believe I kind of missed that. That's funny because it's on fire, and
Oh, yeah.
I mean, not even the bonfires kids make during school camp trips can compare.
But looking back on the garbage fire that is my life, that definitely can compare.
That's kind of what I was thinking, yeah.
Oh, we didn't push the other one. Did you call in? Or why didn't you call
I
anyone?
did call
Oh,
it
no.
one, and then Nick comes up, and then it says, why did you go to the bridge?
And then
Yeah.
that changes it to,
Oh.
And this changed. I thought
Okay,
I'd
hold
never
on.
get another chance.
Yeah, okay, so let's push it.
So you decided to go up and see what was happening. That's right.
Hey, slow.
A real spectacular, like a real special.
I can hit you with my whip.
Yeah.
Told me about the burning bridge yesterday, but there's still something that doesn't quite fit. Looks like
So I think we throw the other one. I think that's the other one's the right one. The Phoenix Wright one to have up there.
you think so, eh? Interesting.
Yeah.
This is actually a pretty tough one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Freaking Larry, not making this easy.
All right, so why didn't you call anyone?
Yeah.
Sure, less than a minute later. All right, so let's go to present here. I think it's gonna be something to do with time.
That's the weather data. That's the only one we have.
10:50. Oh, it's lightning struck the bridge at 10:45.
Yeah.
Around 30 minutes passed between the fire starting and going out.
Yeah.
And if the murder happened, yeah, send this because I think it's just the time is so off. If the lightning struck by that at 10:45, it only took him 5 minutes to get up there. That's 10:50. The murder hadn't even taken place yet, and then Phoenix would have had to witness the murder, get down there, and the fire was like went out, sort of thing.
Yeah. Okay.
I think. Let's just.
Objection!
All right, it worked. Hey, Calvaris, how are you?
Oh!
Thanks for your help. We couldn't have done it without you.
Nailed it. Perfect timing.
Persona 5 anime. Actually, we're watching that today at 6:30.
Tonight.
Yeah.
No, we
Tonight, sorry.
we can't because Dokupon's gonna be happening. I can't stop after only 3 hours.
Your very existence is being a contradiction. I'm not sure if you can grasp this or not. Yeah, so if you guys want to watch the new episode 1 of the Persona 5 anime, that's happening at 6:30.
Yeah.
Join our Discord and type .I am Nyanime Club.
Do you want
Link down below.
Hey,
Liz, thank you.
I come back from being gone for a while, and Mason Jars doing well, gentlemen, doing well.
Tom rescued his. Mine's still on my mat.
Mucho apreciado, though. Liz.
Liz. Oh,
That's a Mason jar. Do you want to start
quite
Dokkan at
transparent.
3 o'clock then? I just want more time, man.
sure.
Let's do it. I'm in.
Okay.
What the hey, Edgy? You make it
Let's
sound like
change
I'm
it.
some sort of alien.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Maybe we should see how long this goes for and then make that call.
But your testimony is conclusively contradictory. The problem here is time. I've never been the best timekeeper, you know, or time wizard as I like to call them. Shit's complicated. 3 minutes after Billy leaves on foot, you follow him on your bicycle. How long does it take for you to catch up to him? Terrible at those. This is much more simple. You saw the lightning strike Dusky Bridge and immediately went up to see what happened. Is this correct? Yeah, well, I wasted about 5 minutes first, but more or less. I have the weather data from the night of the murder here. According to this, the lightning fell at 10:45 p.m. You say it takes less than 5 minutes from the shack to Dusky Bridge. Meaning you probably got there around 11 p.m. That sounds about right, I guess.
Hey, Gabrielle Yanes. Lillians.
But then Nick showed up and did his falling act. That is impossible.
What do you mean?
11 p.m. is when the murder occurred in Hazakura Temple. Thus, Wright was still there in the courtyard. There's no way that Larry could have encountered him at Dusky Bridge at the same time. Excuse me? I have an objection.
You do.
Edgy, how many times do I have to say this? I'm not Larry. I'm Larry Stoneham. Oh, God!
It has not been proven that the murder occurred at 11 p.m. The sister only said around 11. In which case, it could have been earlier than that.
Watch your footing there, Miss Francisca von Karma. The slope ahead is slippery. Ooh. Ooh. I like that. For there's still no way that Wright could have been at Dusky Bridge at 11 p.m.
And why not?
It is clearly written here in the weather data report. It took around 30 minutes for the bridge to burn out. Therefore, the bridge must have been burning until at least 11:15 p.m.
Which means what exactly?
Wright did not see the bridge while it was being consumed by flames that night. In fact, he did not arrive until much after. The flames had died down. Larry, you arrived at the bridge at 11 p.m., but Wright did not make it there until at least 11:15. I suggest you stop hiding things and just tell us the whole truth. Now then, what happened during those missing 15 minutes? I feel like I just got brutally woken up by a toilet splashback. Oh man, that's the worst. What?
Oh, yeah.
Never happened to you?
No, it's the worst.
The icy kiss.
Oh, yeah, the icy kiss. Too
I
much
guess I'm
fiber.
still sleeping after all. Pinch me.
Order. Ah!
So there was a missing 15-minute period prior to meeting Phoenix Wright. I hardly see that as much of a problem.
Yeah, not much of a problem at all. Preach it, Francisca. Really? The bridge is burning before your eyes, and there is the phone right next to it. Why then did you not report the accident?
Yes, witness, why didn't you? There were simple... Oh, were you simply there to watch the bridge burn?
And therein lies the problem, for even after the bridge had burnt out, he was still there. Staring into space, this witness didn't even attempt to fulfill his civic duty.
That's what it sounds like.
But this is Larry we are talking about, and even he is incapable of being so stupid. Which means there has to be a reason for this inaction. Some men just want to watch the bridges burn.
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
Whoa, hey, no, not on this channel. Different channel, man.
My name is Michael Caine. My name is Michael Caine. So bad. So bad.
All you're saying is my cocaine the entire time.
What? No way.
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
No.
My cocaine.
Looks like I gotta bump up that impression.
Ah.
Edgy.
Yeah, just do a couple lines. You'll be fine. Figure that thing.
I think it's about time I got serious with you, dude.
I love when GD deconstructs our.
Yeah,
our humor.
humor.
I know.
It goes over people's head, you know.
Absolutely.
Just
as I thought. You've been playing with us all this time. Listen, I'm gonna tell you everything. Are you sure you want to hear it all? Yes. That's what I've been asking for like 30 minutes. Jesus fuck. Yes. I may really say it this time. Ever go!
Then say it.
Very well. I had this terribly bad feeling about this, however. Let's have the witness finally give us the whole truth. Now, for this 15-minute gap, what were you doing, witness? Were you out on a bit of a rip on the snowmobile?
It's just one line. Masturbating.
well, that's the thing. He made it seem that way.
I'm an artist. What do you think I was doing? Sketching in front of the bridge. I was whipped up into a frenzy of art. The shock and awe of the feeling, I transferred it directly onto the page. Before I realized that the flames had gone out and he came running up.
I suppose artists can be strange folk.
That's right. I'm willing to sacrifice everything in order to draw the perfect sketch. Including the truth from the sound of it, you turd.
You turd nugget. Mr. Edgeworth,
sorry.
has this removed the last of your doubts?
Not at all, Your Honor. One very large doubt still remains.
Oh, what would that be?
This is a surprisingly believable story, especially considering the source. So why did he think he needed to hide it from us until now? I intend to drag the reason out of him. You'll regret this, Edgy. Rue this day. Chris, some people just want to sketch the world burn. Guys are on fire tonight.
Man.
Hold it!
Tell us, Larry. My name is Laurice. Get it right. Mistakes like that are what keep you from being popular with the ladies like I am.
Just who exactly are you?
I'm Laurice Donham, apprentice extraordinaire. That's what he calls himself in any case.
Then you are an artist?
Of course, I'm an artist, the real thing, hon mono. Yet again, that's what he calls himself.
Names mean nothing. There is only one issue I care to discuss. What were you doing?
That is a very big issue indeed. Sketching! Sketching the burning bridge. The burning bridge and everything that came with it. I call it Phoenix Falls. What came with it? You want to hear this from my lips? Do you, Edgy? You'll regret this. This sketch of mine, oh God.
Enough.
It's starting to feel good.
Just take that ridiculous sketch of yours out already, witness. Whip it out.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean. No way I could get my trousers off. Oh, sketch, right?
That does appear to be the fastest solution. I'll leave it to you, Mr. Edgeworth.
What should I do? I've got a terrible feeling about the instant this sketch is revealed. The entire world may be changed by what is depicted there.
Look at
My
the
God.
sketch.
I hope it's either really, really good or really, really bad.
I think those are the only two options.
no. It's
But
gonna
I
be
guess
good.
we're gonna have to find out tomorrow.
What?
Oh my God.
No, you're a
I
madman.
wouldn't
The
do that
mad
to them.
lad's done
Done
it.
it.
All right, that's it, people.
Oh, you're running with this.
I'll run with it. Yeah. why not?
I was.
We got 12 minutes. 12 minutes early. Are we doing it? No. Wait.
No. No. Okay.
James.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Unsponsor. Don't do that. Let's see.
No. We should get that Michael Scott gift. No. No. Please, dear God, no. Oh, you did tell me this cliffhanger. Look at the sketch.
Let's do it.
Larry, I wonder if you can show us that sketch, please. Such a good cliffhanger, though, because
I know.
the whole world will be changed.
It was perfect.
Well. Even I couldn't have imagined it turn out like this, Edgy.
Imagine what?
That Larice Stonham's debut would take place here, today, like this. Oh, yes.
Show it. Now.
Okay. But steel yourselves. This is the world of Larice Stoneham.
Oh, fuck, what the fuck
What's
is that?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
my
know, dear
God.
God. I'm worried. I'm truly worried.
What?
Well, so this is Dusky Bridge, correct? Quite large bridge, isn't it? Your response, Miss Von Karma?
Yes, well, it's a better drawing than I expected.
Yeah.
It's not the worst.
No, certainly not.
I could see it going very well in a children's.
Oh yeah. The burning bridge and the burning body. Definitely children's book.
She's a pixie of fire.
Oh.
Isn't it? I struggled to reproduce those flames. I really did.
Yes, I'm sure you did.
Oh, God, this is going to get ugly. No one has the courage to bring it up, it seems. This mysterious flying object.
Something about this is a bit
Sketchy. Oh yeah, but
Larry,
What?
the burning bridge is fine, but what is that unfortunate looking figure?
Ah, you spotted that. I thought you might.
However much I might want to ignore it, I cannot. Oh boy. Here we go.
It's Iris, of course. Iris. I wish she'd take better care of herself. We have to plan our future together, you know? What would have happened to her if she had injured herself flying like that?
Oh dear God.
Well, here we go.
It's happening. Oh my God.
That boy Yoshi, what up?
Larry, please, answer this next question honestly.
Okay.
Are you really claiming to have seen this? Are you claiming to have seen the silhouette of the defendant flying over a bridge that was engulfed in flames?
Yep, that's what I saw. That's why I drew it. I'm an artist, a real artist.
Are you?
Hi, the girl, she's really high up in this picture.
Are you? Hi, the girl.
It's really high up in this picture.
A+. A+ localization team.
This girl is on fire.
She's lit, fam.
no, she's Iris. GD. Obviously.
God, what was that for?
This is all a bad dream. I was hitting you on the cheek to test that theory.
Please whip your own cheek from now on if you wish to test your wild theories.
This judge has more backbone than Judgy.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Oh, anyway, no court of law will ever acknowledge that people can fly.
Actually, there is some precedent.
Oh,
for this.
don't hit me with
boy,
this
here we
magical.
go.
Okay, that Circus Acro.
She was flying pretty high, my sweet Iris. She was probably about 30 feet above the bridge, at least. It was really something to see.
This has to be some kind of a mistake. I don't like it when people fly. It's against our good Canadian values.
That's true.
Okay.
Except for fly over Canada, that event that we have.
The only thing we
it's a
like to
good one.
fly is our gooses.
Yeah, fly.
I don't know why I went to like some sort of weird European accent.
The only thing we like to
Dutch.
fly
We
is
only like to fly the gooses.
We like to fly the goose. Then we eat the goose.
I think is it illegal to eat Canadian
Yes.
goose?
Yeah.
But
Shut up.
They're evil.
for sure.
No.
They're evil.
Oh my god.
Can you totes eat Canadian gooses?
I gotta go throw something out.
Oh no, you can. When people told me I was planning to eat a Canada goose, they looked at me as if I was roasting a rat for dinner. Canada
Yeah,
goose.
the race could be hard to distinguish from cackling goose. Yeah, no, we can.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
evil.
Why?
Anyways, moving on.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, please bring the witness back down to earth.
What? Me?
Oh, this witness is your friend, is he not?
Accessory to foolishness, Miles Edgeworth.
Oh, I bet you feel real good about that one, don't you, Von Karma? Jesus Christ, you're so
I'm
mature.
super smug.
Sometimes
Let's
I
get-
forget that you're 19.
Let us get back to the cross-examination by force, if necessary. Mr. Edgeworth, I expect you to expose the obvious contradiction here.
Yes, Your Honor. Looks like I've got another reason to remember this moron. Well, what do you think of my debut piece?
Get that thing away from me. Okay. Now hurry up and cross-examine him. Oh, her white, hood fluttering. Sure, yeah.
So easy.
Present it.
Oh, we might as well
Yeah,
press
press it. Yeah.
Just where did you see this site from? Hey, no need to shout. When I was lying in bed in that rundown shack, the crack of the lightning bolt made me realize that the bridge was burning. I just watched it for a while from there, thinking how nicely it was burning. Then, after about 5 minutes, I saw it. Larry, I'm really trying with you. You know, I just it hurts.
It hurts. It hurts to love you this much, Larry. It hurts.
Angie. It does hurt a lot.
The defendant flying?
That's right. That's when I decided to go to the bridge.
I see. That all makes sense now, aside from the sketch itself.
Yes, this sketch doesn't make any sense. I just need to convince the artist that his work is ludicrous.
Hold it!
You transferred everything directly onto the page, and that is this sketch here. Yep, sensational, isn't it? Or should I say that it be scandalous? If I put my mind at ease, it put my mind at ease anyway.
It did?
That's right. The reason she didn't come to me, even though I waited for her, was because she was trapped on the other side of the bridge. Could it be that Iris undertook that dangerous, desperate flight in order to reach me? That's gotta be it. All right, go me. Oh, ooh, nice.
Continue, please.
Before I realized that the flames had gone out, and then he came running up. You forgot the passage of time to that extent, did you? Well, once I get caught up in something, I tend to forget everything else. That's true. He always has been that way. I guess he's not lying about that, at least.
Phoenix Wright appeared on the scene after 11:15. If he was drawing until then, that dispels all doubts.
Aside from my doubts of his humanity, eh?
There's a big clue waiting for me in this cross-examination. This testimony does nothing less than mock the court. But I'm sure that there's a vital kernel of truth hidden somewhere in it. All right, let's try it, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Objection!
Nice. Larry, what did you really see that night? Because I saw the end of the stream for real this time.
Oh, for real this time! My God! Wow!
know. Sketchy business.
Oh, geez. All right, people. I'm already dropping links to the Dokapon stream. We're going to start that one up in 32 minutes at 3 o'clock today because I want an extra half hour.
Maybe.
It had to end somewhere, guys.
Maybe.
We'll get you food, man.
I
Just
get
relax.
hungers.
Yeah, relax. We'll get you food. We'll get
Android
you
is
the
so
McDoubles.
angry when he's hungry. Oh my god, ban the
I know.
NyanCave. Look at that spam.
Maybe there's also work I need to do.
Maybe.
Wild trial, though. Yeah, flying girl. Flying woman.
It's a flying giant woman. All right, so we got that going on. Thank you so much for hanging out with us during this Trials and Tribulations stream. We'll be back at you tomorrow at 12:30
p.m.
So make sure to subscribe to the channel. Turn them notifications on. Because we're playing Ace Attorney Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays at 12:30. We're playing Zero Escape, the VLR on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 3:33 p.m. Doing good stuff.
You know, it's really funny. If you're both flying, if you're flying and burning at the same time, could you say that you were frying?
You're right, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's it.
That's it,
We
right?
solved some pretty important problems this stream. That's the sort of quality sciencing that we do on this channel. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
All right? It's wild in here.
feel good about that.
And we in there, boys. And
Right,
also, bop. We bopping. And what else did JD say?
Wild.
Wild as well again.
Oh, titties.
Oh, anime titty.
Titties, yeah.
Yeah, titty.
Make everybody.
There you go.
make
We
all
do
the
have some
problems
anime titty in here.
Oh,
Cool.
speaking of anime titties, Persona 5 animation 6:30. Also watching Darling in the Franxx, and I guess no 7 Deadly Sins tonight, so that's unfortunate. But
Cool.
gonna be fun. Anime
right.
titty. See you guys in an hour or half an hour, and also later tonight. So bye.
Bye.
Bye.